Hi y'all, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. My name is Crystal. Today I am very excited because I'm going to be doing a reading vlog, and these are probably some of my favorite videos to film. They're also my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. So we are just going to be hanging out today and reading a book, and I'll be sharing my thoughts on this specific book as I go. And if you clicked on this video, you already know what book I'm gonna be reading. I'm gonna be reading Does It Hurt by H.D. Carlton. This one has been sitting on my shelf, and the Cat and Mouse duet is also sitting on my shelf, but I am saving that one specifically for fall because I know that those books are super dark and very disturbing. Probably some of the darkest books that I'll ever read from what I've heard about those books. So I'm saving those for the fall time, but this one has also been sitting on my shelf staring at me. I really don't know too much about this going in. All I know is that it is dark romance. I know that there's like a lighthouse or something involved. I know that it's very spicy. That's pretty much all I know. So let's get into this book. Today is Tuesday, April 18th. I'm about to start this book right now. It is 10:50 in the morning. Okay, I actually lied. I need to eat. I want to eat. I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna eat my lunch first. I made this little like English muffin with salami and Laughing Cow cheese. One of my favorite things ever. A little update. I'm about 46 pages into this book. Oh, she just got right into the spice. Just to put it out there, I'm not going to do any spoilers or anything. I'm just going to generally talk about the book. But this book is basically about Sawyer, who is like wanted and on the run. She's in, is it Australia? I think it's Australia. Where the fuck is she at? She meets Enzo. They immediately form a connection. Right now, that is really the main thing that has happened. Like I said, I'm not even 50 pages in yet. I will say that Sawyer is one of those characters who she's got a lot going on. Something happened to her. Obviously, I don't know what yet, but something happened and she's like trying to get through it. Doesn't seem like she is used to feeling any kind of love or feeling wanted. Enzo is, I don't really know how I feel about him yet. He's hot. He's very hot. And that perfect V that points directly to the weapon between his thighs.
What the fuck you reading? More smut?
Oh my god. His fingers and tongue were in places that had never been touched before, and even thinking about it now has my face burning hot. Oh man. This is fun. I look very rough today. Let's not pay attention to that. Your head is in my video. Okay, y'all, it's the next day. I've got my book, I've got my coffee. I'm gonna get a little bit of reading in right now. I only got 56 pages in yesterday. I haven't formed an opinion yet because I'm like barely still at the beginning. It is currently 1:27. Yeah, let's say hi. Hi, hello. I'm gonna get some reading in right now, and I'll keep you updated. Okay, so I just got to Enzo's part because this is a dual POV. And is he like a shark trainer? Like, does he train sharks? Let's keep reading and we shall see. I am on page 82 right now. I've also figured out that Enzo is not a shark trainer. He does research on sharks. So he researches them like in a lab and studies them. So he's not a shark trainer, Crystal. My washer my washer right now is... Oh, Enzo basically lures her onto a boat and it tells her, like, I'm gonna show you some sharks on this boat. And so she goes because she's attracted to him and she is very intrigued by him. And again, this is not a spoiler. All of this is on the back of the book, so this is not a spoiler, but he lures her onto this boat. Little does he know, he is trying to seek vengeance from something that she did. There is a part between Enzo and Sawyer that just happened that was quite alarming, I guess you could say, where you're just like, oh wow, okay, so that's what this book is gonna be. All right. I really like H.D. Carlton's writing. This is my first book I'm reading by her, and no, I like her writing. It makes you like feel something. I'm on page 93. Enzo is cracking me up. Like, I think he's so funny. Like, he's very grumpy and cynical and like just kind of negative Nancy kind of thing, but as I'm reading his point of view, like the banter that he has inside of his head is just so funny to me. Sawyer, like, her personality is coming out a little bit too, and she's really funny as well. So just their banter, like the things that they say are actually cracking me up. But I'm on page 93. So they've gotten into a shipwreck, basically. The boat that they're on, they end up crashing it, they get in an accident, and they end up finding this lighthouse. They go into the lighthouse and they're sort of like exploring the lighthouse and trying to figure out how to get back to land. Okay, y'all, it's like a while later in the evening. It is now 6:36. We've had dinner and cleaned up and stuff, and so I'm back in my little spot. I'm gonna read a little bit more of this. I'm on page 122 right now. It's getting really good. I'm very much enjoying this book. So at the point that I'm at right now, some things are happening in the lighthouse that they're in, that they found and they kind of like creeped into. There's actually a little bit of like mystery, like it's very mysterious, and I was not expecting that. So I really like that aspect of it. And I don't know, their relationship, Enzo and Sawyer, their relationship is really starting to grow on me because they kind of like hate each other, but you know, they really don't hate each other. So there's just like a lot of tension, and their banter to me is just so funny. Like, Enzo is super annoyed with Sawyer. Just some of the shit that she says, like Enzo is so annoyed with her, and you can tell he wants to hate her, but he just can't. Like, there's just this, like, they have this pull towards each other and they just can't deny it kind of thing, but they're really trying to. Like, they're trying to deny it, but they can't. Anyway, I'm gonna read for a little bit longer. Don't know how much longer. Jacob is gonna play Call of Duty right now for a little bit. So while he plays Call of Duty, I'm gonna read. And then once he's done, we're probably gonna watch Ted Lasso or something. We'll see. It is the next day. Today is Thursday. What's today? Yes, it is Thursday the 20th. So it's day 3 of me reading Does It Hurt? Last night I got to page 155, and so I plan to read a lot today. I'd like to get like at least 100 pages in today. I got like 100 pages in yesterday and then like 50 the day before. I am just addicted to this book. I did not want to put it down last night, but I really had to go to sleep because we had to wake up so early this morning. Their relationship, Sawyer and Enzo, is so toxic, but it is so hot. You feel me? Do you know what I mean? There's just something like Enzo. Okay, so I've read some reviews that people hate Enzo, that they think he's mean and that he is, like, they just hate his character. I could see why people don't like him, but me, I love him. I love him. Like, I can see through him. I can see through his, like, the mean things that he says and the degrading things that he says, his smart comments. I can, like, see through that. I feel like the way that he talks to Sawyer and the things that he says to her, he's trying to make himself hate her, basically. He really wants to hate her, but he just can't. Like, he can't. So I can see through that rough exterior, you know? And Sawyer is just, I love her personality. She She has been through some things. I'm sure I'll find out more as I read. I love her personality. She's so cute and she's really funny, and I just I can relate to her a lot. I don't know. I just really like her personality. And yes, a lot of the things that Enzo says to her, he's saying these things to purposely hurt her. Like, you know how when you're in an argument with someone and you just say things to piss them off and to just cut deep, you know? That's Enzo. I actually love his character. I know some people hate his character, and that's okay. I think I can see why people don't like him, but I love him. So anyway, I am going to make some food, make some coffee, and then I'm gonna dive into this book. Love this book. So good. Hello. It is Friday evening. Not really sure what time it is. I think it's like 5:30 or something. But I have my coffee here. I do drink coffee in the evening time. Got my book right here. My goal is to finish this by tomorrow. I am on page 253, chapter 25. So I have like 150 or so pages left, which I will definitely be able to finish by tomorrow. Wild Friday night around here. Also have ambient video on in the background, so that's, you might hear it in the back, but I would just like to live right there. I can get on my knees again and show you a blessing from a different type of God.
What are you reading? Were you reading something or were you talking to me?
No! Was I talking to you?
Because if you're talking to me, then you're barking up the right tree.
Book is wild. I love it. Hello.
Hi.
Today is Saturday. We're about to go to the movies. We're gonna go see Evil Dead, and we're going to eat some Italian food afterwards. And when we get home, I'm gonna finish my book. I'm gonna finish the book when we get home.
Finish it.
I'm finishing it. I think I have like 70 or so pages left. Go watch this movie. I'm gonna eat some popcorn, and then we're gonna eat some
with extra
Italian.
butter.
Extra butter, always. Book updates coming soon. Okay, friends, it is now Sunday, and it is like a gloomy, rainy day, and it's actually chilly today, like in the 40s. Makes me so happy. Cold, gloomy, dark weather is my absolute favorite. Puts me in the best mood ever. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but my dark soul just loves this weather. I was able to finish Does It Hurt last night, so I wanted to just give y'all a quick recap before I end this vlog. I ended up giving this book 5 stars. I absolutely loved it. I ate it up. I just enjoyed everything about it. The storyline, the characters, the spice, the setting. There was also like a big twist towards the end of the book that I wasn't expecting. And honestly, this book was, even though this is a dark romance, I feel like it has a little bit of a thriller feel as well, at least to me, because it does have a lot of mystery and suspense, which I just loved so much. So to me, it's like the perfect mix of romance and a little bit of a thriller mystery aspect. I also just loved the characters. I loved their relationship. Sawyer and Enzo, I don't know. I just love them both. And I know a lot of people don't like Enzo. I know I talked about this at the beginning of the video. A lot of people don't like Enzo, but I personally just loved him. He just has this sort of unhinged passion for Sawyer. And I think that's just the point. That's the point of his character. He just has this crazy, crazy passion for her, and he says things he doesn't mean in order to hurt her because he wants to hate her because of what she did to him, because she hurt him. But I also really, really love the setting of this book. Most of the book takes place on this tiny little island in a lighthouse. I think one of the main reasons why I love this book so much is because it made me feel every kind of emotion. Like, it gave me the creeps. I was absolutely creeped out through a lot of parts of this book. I felt happy, I felt sad, I felt angry, I felt frustrated, I felt uncomfortable at times, I felt passion and like that angst kind of feeling that I love when I read a romance book. It just made me feel every type of emotion possible, and that is what I want in a book. Like, I want to feel something, and this made me feel everything. I will say, if you are someone who needs trigger warnings before you read a book, absolutely look up the trigger warnings for this one, because there are some really dark and heavy topics in this one. Anyway, if you're someone who likes dark books and you like romance and you like a lot of spice, you like some mystery and some thrilling aspects in books, I cannot recommend this book enough. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end this reading vlog here. I really hope y'all enjoyed this. I love recording reading vlogs. This is only my second one that I've done, so I do plan to do a lot more. So if you enjoyed this, I would really appreciate it if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will also put all of my social handles down below. My Instagram, I do have a virtual book club over on Instagram, my TikTok page where I post nothing but book content over there. So I will put everything down here on the screen. I would love it if y'all would come follow along over there as well. But thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Bye.